fellow lovers of the liminal and the weird, and welcome to another video by Liminal Spaces. This isn't something I usually talk about, but I put a lot of time into watching this, so I do want to talk about it for just a second. And that is that my daughter recently had me watch the cartoon called Arcane, which I think is based on a video game. Sorry, I'm not coming too prepared to this. The reason I wanted to talk about it is because I was really pleasantly surprised on this. My daughter said I would like it, and I came in kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to like this, and I absolutely did. It is an incredible science fiction / fantasy story. It covers classism, deals with political intrigue. It talks about what poverty can do to people when they're in desperation, and just plot by plot point, the pacing of it was incredible. It just kept taking everything up a step and a notch, and it was just really, really incredible. I found myself really looking forward to the next one that we were going to watch. It was a lot of fun. So if you're looking for a sci-fi fix, I really recommend Arcane. My daughter was right. I really enjoyed it. There's parts of it that seem like they're aimed at a younger audience, but I mean, of course, that's the audience they're making it for. But overall, I mean, they did not pull any punches. This was a really incredible science fiction story, just as deep as a lot of the books I read. It was really fun. So yeah, if you're looking for something to watch, it's on Netflix. Check out Arcane. It was a really, really good time. And thanks to my daughter for telling me to watch it. I also watched The Signal with Lawrence Fishburne. It had a really interesting premise. Unfortunately, I was not a huge fan of the movie. I feel like the reveal or the twist or whatever you want to call it, to me was super obvious very quickly into the story. And number two, the amount of work at the beginning they put into developing these characters didn't really work for me. I never really cared for any of these characters. It was really strange. Overall, I can't recommend this movie, unfortunately. Some of the shots that they set up were very, very beautiful, and there was a real artisticness to the way that the film looked, but other than that, it wasn't for me. I really, I think that if I wouldn't have been able to guess the twist, that the movie would be really mind-blowing. But I was able to guess that, and it really, for me, it seemed overly foreshadowed, that twist. So I feel like they kind of handed it to me, and it just wasn't that fun. I really expected in this video to be saying the opposite, talking about how Arcane is okay, but The Signal was really good. But the truth is, it was the opposite. Arcane was really good, and The Signal was not very good. So, all right, just some quick channel news. I've been chatting with Virgil over at Literally Books, and we're going to do a couple read-alongs. We are currently reading the third book in Gene Wolfe's Book of the New Sun, The Sword of the Lictor. Virgil's been on this journey with me. He has read and loved Gene Wolfe for years. This is my first time through the Book of the New Sun, but Virgil is rereading the books with me, and like we did last time, I'm going to do a deep reading with him here on the channel. So I'll do a review once I'm done reading it, just of me, and then Virgil and I will do a deep read here on the channel, which should be a ton of fun. I really enjoyed the way we did the read on the last one, and this one I think will be just as fun, so you can look forward to that. Also, I am reading The Gods Abide by Thomas Burnett Swan. This is a writer that both Virgil and I have been interested in, so Virgil picked this book, and we're going to talk about this one over on his channel, so I'll keep you up to date with that as we get closer to that. But for now, I'll put a link to Literally Books in the description. Jump over there, subscribe to that so you see me when I am on there. Plus, Virgil's content is absolutely incredible. You will not regret it. I'm going to read the second novella in Kate Wilhelm's book Abyss. The first novella was so good, it absolutely blew my mind. I've already talked about it here on the channel. It is so far my favorite read of 2025, easily. And I'm hoping that well, really this is my only read for 2025, but it started with a bang. It was absolutely incredible. So I'm going to read the second novella in that one. And the second novella is called The Stranger in the House, and I feel like she gave The Stranger in the House a lot more of a chance to be successful. She actually put it in a magazine, and unlike The Plastic Abyss, it had its day in the sun. When she was going to publish The Stranger in the House, she just threw The Plastic Abyss into the same book without ever publishing it in a magazine or anything. So maybe Kate Wilhelm liked The Stranger in the House better. I don't know, but I am looking forward to reading it. Grab yourself a copy of this and read along. Kate Wilhelm will not let you down. This has been incredible. Our Patreon is growing slowly, but it is growing, which is incredible, and I'm hoping that the more people that join, the more lively it will become. So if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. I do post exclusive content on the Patreon once a week, and sometimes even more. Plus, you get access to the Discord, where we're always chatting and talking. It's kind of slow going now, but the more people there are on there, the more that we chat. I'm also looking, once we get more Patreons, I'm looking at doing stuff like read-alongs, of course, but also times when we can all chat live, which I think would be really fun. Just hoping to build up a bit of a community around the Liminal Spaces channel. So if you haven't checked that out, go give it a look. It's a lot of fun, $5 a month to join, and you'll get that exclusive content as well. All right, thank you guys very much for watching, for clicking like, for subscribing and commenting. This is so much fun. I love making the content. I love that people like to watch the content. It really makes it worth it. All right, we will see you for the next video.